Hello Capricorn, hello and welcome into your general tarot card reading for May of 2019. So Capricorn, this is a general read, so take out of it what you will. So what do we have here? We have the Hierophant, we have a Six of Pentacles, we have the Sun, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Queen of Cups, we have Five of Pentacles that is sitting just right below the Six of Pentacles. That's very interesting. You have a Queen of Wands and we have a Knight of Pentacles. This card serves as a suggestion of the best way forward, and this one as additional commentary to your reading. So this is very interesting because you have two queens over here, you have two major arcana, and you have three cards relating to Pentacles. And Pentacles, they're talking about our finances, our jobs, our bodies, our worldly possessions. And the entirety of the reading starts with the Hierophant. And Hierophant is very much representing this element of I usually call it a human world, because Hierophant is talking about everything that is built by us humans. So this is to do with buildings, churches, organization, beliefs, companies, local governmental bodies, everything that we people are kind of creating, we're building. And this is both in terms of structure that can be translated into a physical structure like a building, or a structure that is like a social structure. And with the Hierophant is talking about laying down the rules. It's talking about the tradition. It's talking about how it's almost like, the way how I see it, it's like you being told, the information comes from the top down to you at the beginning of the month, and the information is, that's how we're going to roll. And I don't know if that is to do with your job, if that is to do with your life, is this to do some kind of outcome, if that is somebody else that is trying to take the kind of charge when it comes to your life. And basically they say, well, considering everything, there's no much room for new wave approach. Let's try things that we know, let's stick to, we know it's going to work, and just try to go there. So it might be, for one, is that it's job related, is just a company culture, some kind of new rules, some kind of guidelines. If that is a sales, is to do with the sales targets, you name it. If it's to do with your life, there might be a somebody or someone who is kind of try to drive certain very traditionally based way of approach. And you might find yourself, it's either, because this is a general read, Capricorn, you either going to be that person who's going to deliver this message, or you're going to be one of those who is delivering, or you will be the one who is kind of caught in between this deliverance. Because then we have this Six of Pentacles, and you see Six of Pentacles is talking about receiving, being given something. So the Hierophant is all about giving, and this is kind of more kind of instructions, that are kind of more ways forward. And this is kind of financial, and this financial is talking about the flow of money, it's talking about giving and receiving, and it's talking about, you know, status quo, and it's talking about several things over here. But I guess what I want to say, sometimes we might feel we are not receiving accordingly, so and that might be to do with the financial rewards, might be emotional rewards, whatever it might be. We are trying to please somebody, we are waiting for our turn. So you might be waiting here for your turn, or you might feel like you haven't been rewarded, if that is financially or emotionally enough. And then we have a Sun and an Eight of Wands, and I love those two, because this is this kind of spring of energy, things that are coming, things come to the fruition. It's sudden For some of you, it's going to be a luck, something going to come your way, it might be money coming out of blue, it might be extremely good news coming out of blue, something that is going to make you happy beyond and it's going to be a given to you. And it's almost like, I see it as a stroke of good luck, of a blessing here. But underneath it, something is kind of brewing, and it's almost a situation or whatever is happening is about to take place. So it's almost some kind of setting is taking place, because we have a Queen of Cups, we have the Queen of Wands, and those two ladies, and they don't have to necessarily represent physical females, but those two figures, those two things, they're not talking to each other. They're not like this, right? They're more like this. So they're back to back, right? There is, well, and you're kind of between them. Whatever is happening here, you're between those two people. One was trying to help, but maybe was not enough practical, or was unable to, but another one has a means to help, but doesn't seem to be that keen. I don't know what's going on here, actually, because Five of Pentacles is representing this human element of 5 that Hierophant is representing, but this element is kind of translated into Minor Arcana and Pentacles, they're talking about the jobs and, you know, finances, our bodies. So you might have that feeling being out of luck. All of a sudden, things will become very bleak. You're going to be kind of feeling shined away. You're going to feel like the grass is green on the other side. Sometimes Five of Pentacles is representing two people being bound together by difficult circumstances or poverty, and this might be to do with either the family setup or any other kind of social setup. But overall, this Five of Pentacles is kind of situation where things are not really going forward or moving forward, and the Knight of Pentacles is indicating here that things are going to move forward. However, they're going to move forward slowly, so it's almost you have to be very patient here. Also, ask for help people who are even unwilling to help you. That's very interesting. That's a very interesting message, but that's what is coming through. So this Five of Pentacles here is to let you know, so whatever is happening, however you might be feeling, is temporary. Things going to be on the up, however it's going to take time. So what is the best way forward? Is the Sun, is once again, you have a Sun over here, so what they say, enjoy what you have, be in the now. Worrying ain't going to change anything. For some of you, Sun might be representing a pregnancy. Sun might be representing, but I think Sun in this particular case is representing things coming together. Stroke of luck, something beautiful, something almost, I would say, the way how I see it, it kind of touches me in my heart. It almost moves me. It's on an emotional level. It's almost it feels like you're going to be moved by something, and you know, you might have tears of happiness. So whatever it is, it's beautiful and I'm loving it. So in terms of additional commentary, that is Fehu, and Fehu, that is a rune that is talking about prosperity. Cattle in Nordic mythology is representing, you know, whoever had the cows was very wealthy, because the cows, they were allowing them to live in prosperity, because they could feed them and they can trade them. So basically this is about money. This is talking about money coming your way. So whatever is happening here, there's going to be a sudden change of circumstances and an improvement. And also Sun is talking about money as well. Sun is related very much to success, and that might be a financial success over here. So whatever we have here when it comes to this money, job situation, whatever it is, because Wands, they're also talking about here something that is given to you. Whatever luck is, something is going to be given to you or gifted to you. Like, have it. It's almost either like a skill or something very practical. And the Pentacles, you see the Knight of Pentacles is looking towards the kettle here. So they're kind of merging together. So I like it, because the overall message is the good times that are ahead. Whatever is happening here, however you might feel about certain things, they're temporary and they're going to come to pass. So yeah, that is the overall reading for you, Capricorn, for the May. I hope it's going to resonate with you. Whatever it is going to come to the pass. So thank you for tuning, and bye for now. If this reading has resonated with you, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please feel free to go to my website www.tarotwithmishka.co.uk, or alternatively you can email me at mishka@tarotwithmishka.co.uk. If you would like to find me on Facebook, just simply type in Tarot with Mishka. I would like to say a massive thank you for tuning in, and bye for now.